Wasn't your flight. Tomorrow, what brought you back?
Came back to handle something urgent. Let her out. She's been down there too long. Her feet will fall asleep.
What urgent matter?
I didn't answer. I stepped out and quietly closed the door, taking care to hang the "Do Not Disturb" sign on the handle. He didn't know that the urgent matter had already been handled.
Mr. Vance, you scared me half to death.
What is there to be scared of? It's not like she's going to eat you alive.
But she's your wife.
Exactly, and my wife is sensible. See? She walked away on her own.
So tonight, are you coming home?
Fun is fun, but I still go home.
Mr. Vance, I can do everything she can. Are you saying I didn't take good enough care of you just now?
You and her are different. She's stubborn as a mule, but she can't leave me. You know how much trouble she caused with her family just to marry me? If I stopped coming home, how long do you think our little affair would last?
So you like that about her? Looks untouchable, but underneath it all, she's just pathetic.
What do you think?
I think...
Both of them went rigid.
Forget something? Arya.
After the time he'd spent tangled up with her, there was a trace of perfume on him. Sweet, feminine, the same one he'd given me last month, calling it one of a kind, made just for me. He must have bought at least 5.
Come home tonight. What do you want to eat?
That won't be necessary. I have something to take care of tonight.
What's wrong? Are you angry? Is this about Vivian? I've told you, just...
I know. She's an intern. She needs your hands-on guidance.
As for what kind of guidance, that was entirely up to him.
All right. Whatever it is, be home by 9.
Vivian stifled a laugh beside him. I looked at her. She looked back. Compared to the women I'd dealt with before her, she'd been protected too well. The triumph in her eyes wasn't even hidden, a bright, unabashed provocation. Youth is a remarkable thing. Looking at that fresh face, I found myself back in the summer I was 20. Tucked inside Austin's arms, running out of the psychiatric facility in the blazing heat of July. That was the 3rd day after my father had me committed. Austin had spent the entire night hidden in the ventilation shaft, waiting for the morning shift to change before prying open my window. He stood below with his arms open. I closed my eyes and leapt. He caught me and hit. He never let go. We found somewhere safe and collapsed against a wall. His shirt was soaked through. He took my hand and pressed it to his chest. It was pounding.
Arya, if I could get you out today, nothing in this world will ever take you from me.
He dug into his pocket and pulled out a thin silver ring. His finger trembled as he slipped it on.
When I have money someday, I'm gonna buy you the biggest diamond there is.
The sun was brutal that day, blazing across his young face, burning bright in his eyes. I believed it was forever. Not long after, I returned to my own office. My assistant knocked and came in.
Mrs. Ashford, here's the summary of the accounts that were specially approved during your week away. Among them, there are some charges under Miss Vivian's name that require your review.
I kept scrolling. My finger stopped on the final entry. Private maternity clinic, medical consultation. My assistant added carefully,
Finance noted that all of these were processed under employee benefits, with special authorization from Mr. Vance.
How long has Vivian been with the company?
3 months.
Since Mr. Vance has already approved it, process everything accordingly.
Miss Ashford, there are things I've been biting my tongue to keep inside, but they just won't stay down.
Then say them.
The day you left for your trip, she brought Mr. Van to your office. I walked past and heard the noise. She was laughing, saying she wanted to make the thrill last.
My gaze moved to the chair, the one Austin had specially ordered from Milan. He'd said, "You're always complaining about your spine. This one's good for it." I'd already known, actually. Vivian was in her early 20s, not like the women before her, the ones who were afraid of crossing Austin, afraid of losing their jobs. She was bold, loud, the kind of girl who was hunched over a proposal in the hotel room when my phone lit up. Unknown number, a photograph. I opened it and didn't understand it for a moment. Then I saw my office, a girl whose face was hidden, seated in my chair. I didn't see her face. I didn't need to. I didn't reply. I only felt something in my chest give way, a wall, heavy and quiet, coming down. So I decided to come back early and take care of this urgent matter, the divorce. And he'd noticed nothing, not even the agreement I'd slipped beneath the West Side Project requisition forms.
The Friday after you left, she came in wearing your heels. I asked her why she was wearing your shoes. She said Mr. Vance said they suited her, that you wouldn't mind. Mrs. Ashford, do you really not care? Those shoes never fit me right anyway. If she likes them, she can have them.
Before the trip, I hadn't known about the two of them. The company had been pushing into new markets, and I hadn't had the energy to watch Austin.
Dry your eyes. I'll be out again next week. Keep an eye on things while I'm gone.
Where are you going?
I didn't answer. I turned to look out the window. The light was bright outside, the same as it had been 7 years ago, the afternoon we signed our marriage.
Sir, I know you don't think I'm good enough, but Arya believes in me, and I won't let her lose.
In the end, he was thrown out.
But that evening, my father stood at the window for a long time. Then quietly, he rewrote Austin's business plan and mailed it to me himself. If I ever brought that up, it would feel like leveraging old debt, tainting what was once given freely. And if I never brought it up, Austin would go right on believing he'd built himself from nothing. That all those figures, the networks, the capital, he'd earned them on his own. He thought the blade was his. He never wondered who had ground it. After my assistant left, Austin called from the car.
Your little ambush gave the girl quite a scare. Going to take a while to settle her down, so I'll be home late tonight. Leave the door unlocked.
Didn't we agree there would be no children? Vivian going to a paternity clinic, you think that's a coincidence?
You had her investigated?
The company accounts made it obvious. A $50,000 prenatal package filed under employee benefits. Quite generous of you, Mr. Vance.
He seemed genuinely caught off guard. He probably hadn't looked closely.
Arya, it was an accident. She's young. She doesn't know better. She thought having a child would change things.
And?
I'll handle it. Your position is untouchable. You have nothing to worry about.
Austin, do you remember how we lost our first child?
Come on, Arya. There's no point dragging up old things like that.
I laughed softly and without warmth.
You're right. It's all in the past.
The child who never made it into the world. The promises he made on his knees. The thing he'd never quite let go of.
Get some rest.
I'll sort things out with her and come home.
He ended the call. I raised my hand slowly and for the first and last time added his number to my block list. Then I replied to a message that had been waiting on my phone for a week. All taken care of. I'll be at the wedding. By the time the workday ended, my personal belongings had already been cleared out. The elevator descended. A quiet weightlessness wrapped around me. There was a time, in this same elevator, he pressed me back against the mirrored wall and kissed me. His eyes had been so bright back then, bright enough to make you believe the nonsense he was saying. I'd arranged to meet a friend for dinner, a farewell, at a restaurant along the riverfront. I'd barely sat down when Austin walked in with Vivian, his arm around Vivian's waist, his head tilted toward her, easy smile at his mouth. He spotted me first.
The urgent thing you had to do tonight was eat dinner alone? The steak here is good, but this one's too light. Let me have them bring something better.
A server arrived with the bottle he'd ordered. Austin poured 2 glasses himself, one for me, one for Vivian.
How is it?
Fine.
Just fine? I seem to recall you were devoted to this wine once, said it had a particular bitter almond note.
Tastes change. Something you loved once, sometimes you look at it again and wonder what the fuff was about.
Did you hear that? My wife is giving you life advice. Don't let a man take up too much space in your heart.
What about you? Can I let you take up space in mine?
Me? Someone like me you enjoy. You just don't take seriously.
He said it carelessly, probably expecting me to do what I always did. Go cold, stand up, leave them to it.
She's had to cancel. Excuse me.
Come to the birthday party. Next week, we're celebrating Mr. Vance's birthday on his yacht. You should come too.
You really should. Mr. Vance said the birthday gift he's looking forward to most is...
You talk too much.
If neither of you mind me crashing the occasion, I'm happy to come.
I didn't look at either of them. I walked out of the restaurant.
You're home, ma'am? Mr. Vance just called to say he'll be home late. Should I keep the soup warm?
No need. He won't be coming back tonight.
In that case, will you be sleeping here tonight? What do you mean? While you were away, Miss Vivian has moved in.
The air held still for 2 seconds. I went back to unfastening my coat.
Which room is she in?
The master bedroom, 4 nights now. Mr. Vance has been here. Ma'am, it's not that I didn't want to tell you. Mr. Vance asked me not to. He said you'd be upset and...
It's all right. This isn't your fault.
Every piece of furniture in this house, I chose it. Every piece of art on these walls, I hung it. He loved it, always said.
Arya, this place only feels like home when you're in it.
Now it was no different from a hotel. Anyone could sleep here a few nights and move on.
Go home, Maria.
I went upstairs. I pushed open the master bedroom door and was met with a foreign, cloying sweetness. The bed sheets had been changed. My skincare on the vanity had been pushed to one corner. I opened the window and let the night air rush in. I pulled open the deepest drawer of the walk-in wardrobe. 7 journals, arranged by year, still there. The first had a cover the color of cherry blossoms, the kind of pink a younger version of me would have chosen. Our first year of marriage. I wrote in it every day. What I cooked for him, what he said, small things. The last page had a penciled note in my own handwriting. 7-year plan. Progress, 1/7. The second had quietly changed its subject. Pages filled with self-improvement, courses, technique, ways to be better, more appealing. By the third, the pages grew sparser, cleaner, not because there was nothing to say, but because there was no longer time to say it. I had believed that if I documented 7 years of happiness, I could outlast the 7-year itch. But I'd stopped writing 4 years ago. 4 years of being too understanding and not understanding enough. I'd lost count of how many women I'd quietly managed and sent on their way. 7 years. My plan had barely moved past the first chapter. I was the only one who'd been working at anything, and he had long since opened his doors to anyone who came along. My phone buzzed. A flight notification. Miss Ashford, the emergency booking you requested has been confirmed. Departure at midnight.